The sterile beep of the heart monitor pierced the haze like a knife, but it was her voice, soft, laced with feigned sorrow, that sliced through my soul. "He's not coming back, Mark. The doctors said the coma could last forever. We should start thinking about arrangements." My wife, Elena, whispered it from the chair beside my bed, her hand intertwined with his. I couldn't move, couldn't scream, my body a prison of limp flesh after the accident. But my mind, wide awake, raging in the dark. Through the sliver of my cracked eyelids I saw them, her lover Mark, that smug bastard from her office, leaning in close, his breath hot on her neck as he murmured, "Finally we can be free. No more sneaking around." Fury exploded in my chest, a wildfire scorching every nerve I couldn't feel. How long had this been going on? Our 10-year marriage, built on what I thought was unbreakable trust. Late nights she blamed on work, the perfume that wasn't hers clinging to his shirt. Humiliation twisted like a knot in my gut. I was the fool, lying here like a vegetable while they plotted my end. Heartbreak followed, a hollow ache that made me want to sob, but no tears came. Elena, my Elena, with her warm laugh and the way she'd curl into me on rainy nights. Had it all been a lie? Resentment bubbled up, obsessing over every memory tainted now. Our wedding vows, the house we built, the child we never had because timing wasn't right. Her timing, apparently, was perfect for him. The room reeked of antiseptic and wilted flowers, roses she'd brought, probably to mask the guilt. The fluorescent lights hummed overhead, casting harsh shadows on their faces. Mark's fingers traced her arm, possessive, and she didn't pull away. "We'll make it look natural," he said, voice low and conspiratorial. "Pull the plug if it comes to that. The insurance will set us up nicely." Elena hesitated, her eyes flicking to my still form. "But what if he wakes up? God, Mark, I feel guilty." Her voice cracked, but was it real? Or just the performance of a woman who'd traded love for lust? Inside, denial screamed, "This can't be happening. Not to me, not to us." I replayed our last fight before the crash. Me accusing her of drifting away, her denying it with tears. Fantasies surged. Me rising like a phoenix, throttling him, exposing her. But doubt crept in, cold and insidious. Was I the villain? Had I neglected her, buried in my job as an architect, dreaming of blueprints while she dreamed of escape? This was betrayal, pure and venomous. I obsessed over revenge in the silence. Quiet, calculated ways to make them pay. Poison their joy, shatter their illusions. Fear gnawed too. What if I never woke? Trapped forever, listening to my own eulogy. Hours blurred into days. Or so it felt in my timeless void. Nurses came and went, their rubber-soled shoes squeaking on linoleum. One, a sharp-eyed woman named Clara with calloused hands and a no-nonsense braid, checked my vitals more often. She hummed old jazz tunes under her breath, a soothing counterpoint to the machine's drone. Elena and Mark visited daily, their whispers growing bolder. "The funeral, simple, no fuss," Elena said one afternoon, her voice steady now. "Cremation. Scatter the ashes at the lake where we met." Mark chuckled. "Our lake now." Suppressed rage boiled in me, a pressure building like steam in a sealed pot. Clara noticed things others didn't. That evening, as she adjusted my she leaned close. "Blink if you can hear me, Mr. Harlan." My heart hammered. With every ounce of will, I forced my eyelids to flutter. She gasped softly, "Oh Lord, you're in there." Her voice was a lifeline, pulling me from the abyss. She straightened, eyes wide with resolve. "The doctors missed it, locked-in syndrome. You can recover with therapy. But shoo, not a word yet. We'll get you out of this." Cold resolve settled over me like frost. They thought me gone, but I was here, plotting. Inner conflict raged. Forgive? No, the humiliation was too deep. Moral qualms flickered. Revenge would stain me, but so had their deceit. I imagined the steps. Feign continued coma, gather evidence through Clara's help, then strike when they least expected. Suspense coiled tight as I lay there, listening to their plans unfold, each word fueling my obsession. Guilt pricked, had I driven her away? But resentment drowned it. The air thickened with unspoken tension, every creak of the door a potential revelation. By week's end, Clara smuggled in a hidden recorder under my pillow. "Use your eyes to signal," she whispered. "We'll build a case." Elena entered then, alone, her face drawn. "I'm sorry, David," she murmured, stroking my hand. "It wasn't supposed to end like this." Was that regret? Or manipulation? My mind whirled with doubt, but the plan solidified. Revenge wasn't just justice, it was survival. Recovery was agony, hidden in shadows. Clara coordinated secret sessions. Physical therapy in the dead of night, her firm grip guiding my twitching limbs back to life. The hospital corridors echoed with distant coughs and paging calls, the scent of bleach clinging to everything. I practiced in silence, muscles screaming as feeling returned. Pins and needles, then fire. Inner thoughts churned. Fantasies of confrontation mingled with fear of failure. What if they caught on? Moral conflict deepened. Revenge felt obsessive, a poison seeping into my soul. But heartbreak hardened it. Elena's whispered confessions to Mark replayed in my head, each one a lash. They continued visiting, oblivious. "The will's airtight," Mark said one visit. His cologne overpowering the room's stale air. "House, savings, all ours." Elena nodded, but her eyes lingered on me longer, shadowed with what? Guilt. I blinked subtly at Clara when alone, signaling recordings. She nodded, her braids swinging like a pendulum. "We've got enough," she whispered. "Affair details, insurance fraud talks. Police will love it." Pacing built slowly. Quiet days of feigned stillness, nights of grueling rehab. Tension rose with each step I relearned. First a finger, then a foot. Doubt assailed me. Was I becoming the monster? Resentment answered. They planned my death. Obsession gripped tighter. I visualized their downfall, poetic and precise. Clara became my confidant, her motives layered. She'd lost a brother to betrayal, her resolve mirroring mine. "Make it count," she urged, her voice a gravelly whisper. Weeks passed. My body strengthened, hidden under sheets. Elena's visits grew erratic, her touch colder. "Maybe we pull the plug soon," she confided to Mark over the phone. Speaker on as if I were already gone. Humiliation surged anew, fueling cold calculation. I planned the reveal. Confront them at the funeral they'd mock-planned, but first dismantle their world. The twist came on a stormy night, rain lashing the windows like accusations. Clara wheeled me to a private room for tests. There I stood for the first time, legs wobbling on cold tile. "You're ready," she said. But as thunder cracked, doubt flooded. Forgiveness? Let karma handle it. No, anger won. I accessed the recordings via her phone, emailing copies to lawyers, police, even Mark's wife. Anonymous, of course. The payoff ignited the next day. Elena and Mark arrived, faces pale. "Cops called," Mark hissed. Anonymous tip about fraud. Elena's eyes widened. "How?" David couldn't. Her voice trailed as Clara entered, pushing my empty bed. Panic flashed. Then I stepped from the shadows, voice hoarse but steady. I heard everything. Shock froze them. Elena crumpled, sobbing. "David, We didn't mean." Mark lunged, but weakness betrayed him. I dodged, years of resentment lending strength. "The lake. Our ashes." I spat, voice laced with fury. Clara restrained him as sirens wailed outside. Police burst in, cuffs clicking like finality. But the real twist. As they dragged Mark away, Elena whispered. "I was ending it. The guilt. I couldn't." Her eyes pleaded, revealing hidden motives. She'd been manipulated by him, trapped in regret. Moral grayness hit. My revenge, justified yet shattering. I felt hollow victory. Obsession's cost evident in her broken gaze. Poetic justice. Perhaps. But as rain cleared, I walked alone, heartbreak lingering, wondering if vengeance healed or just scarred deeper.